No matter which country or city you find yourself in, there's always one arsehole, and this was that arsehole. We were waiting for our food when he came up and asked, "Hablas español?" I do of course speak Spanish, so I thought this might be a good little video. By the time I turned my camera on, he was already back talking to his friend. So I asked him, "¿Quieres algo? Do you want something?"
¿Quieres algo?
My guess was that he was some sort of Latin American tourist curious about whether the food at Hattie B's was good, or he was just looking for directions somewhere. Instead, he turned and asked me if I was a cop. I told him no, and he decided that that meant I was a cop.
My friend, you a cop, that's all.
No soy un cop.
Tú eres policía, güey.
No soy policía. Hey.
And that's when he grabbed my camera, slurring threats out of the kind of mouth that gets sloppy after 2 Bud Lights. He locked his grip on my hand, the camera and the gimbal, snapping the whole thing into 3 pieces.
Whoa.
Leave that.
Okay, let it go.
Stop playing. He's recording us. He's recording us with this video.
Hey, you talk to me.
He's recording us.
Okay, so let it go, man. Let it go.
Nigga, don't record us, man.
Alright.
He's recording us with that phone.
As unjust as it was and as angry as it made me, when you're an outsider in a big city like Nashville, you don't know how far someone like that can go. The safest move was to de-escalate. I turned the camera off. I wasn't about to get shot by some drunk for the sake of content. Everybody around him called him what he was, an arsehole. His friends, the staff, people in the bar told me to call the police. That's just not something I want to get dragged into on my first night in Broadway though. The truth is, after this, I didn't much feel like walking around filming myself with a camera, risking bumping into him again. But we carried on, because this city deserves better than to be defined by one arsehole.
Oh, Cumberland River, flowing through the heart of a guitar town. Welcome to Nashville, where the Cumberland River flows through the heart of this guitar town. One of the most famous, most iconic music cities in the world. And right now, it's Saturday, so you know what that means. Today, we're gonna search for the last true honky-tonk of Nashville. You see, Nashville has become this glitzy, glammy bachelorette weekend away. You know, it's full of open-top buses with girls in pink, sparkly cowboy boots, and that is basically what fuels a lot of the economy here. But this is also the city where legends, country music legends, made their name. You can walk into any old music venue and see an unannounced gig from legends like Zach Top, from bloody Tyler Childers, whoever. Even Wyatt Flores played an unannounced gig the other day. But before we get into the main craziness, we're gonna cross over the river to East Nashville and see what life is like in the place that lives in the echoes of the honky-tonks of Broadway. This, I think, is where most people actually live in Nashville, so we're going to see that first this afternoon, and then later on we'll head on to Broadway and try and find the last true honky-tonk of Nashville, Tennessee. To get over to where we want to be, we need to take the local bus station, so welcome to public transport in Nashville, something I'm sure a lot of people watching this video have never taken. But they've got nice bus stops here, they've got a nice bit of artwork. We have to use this app, a bit like in New Orleans. There's a digital app on your phone. You have to download it and load up money on it, and then you can buy a ticket with that. So we've done that. It's called Quick Ticket, and hopefully it's dead easy. The bus should pull up and take us across the bridge to East Nashville. We are here in Tennessee, but you know Alabama stole our heart, so we are keeping with a crimson red. Roll Tide.
What's that?
Bus is here. All right, hopefully this works up here. Oh, this one? Do I scan? Yeah. Oh, under here? Oh, yes. Thank you, sir. Well, this is a nice air-conditioned bus, by the way. It's really clean as well. And came perfectly on time. The app worked fine. And here we are, going over the Cumberland River. Oh, Cumberland River. I'm from the UK. How about you? 15 years? Nice. Whereabouts were you before that? Memphis? Oh, and you came across over Nashville. Nice. You living here now in Nashville? Awesome, man. Sorry? You love it? This is our first time here. What's the main difference between East and West Nashville? On the east side? I see. Is it that side is more like the big tourism, like Broadway? Is that right? Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for. I'm excited. I'm gonna go later tonight. Saturday night, I think should be good. Yeah, we're gonna head to Grimey's music store. Yeah, I wanna have a look at some of the old music and stuff like that. Pleasure to meet you, man. What's your name? Sorry? Memphis is your name? Wow, Memphis from Memphis.
9-year-old son has been.
Oh wow. You got him.
Memphis had a good kid.
So you're Memphis, and that's Memphis Junior, and both of you guys are from Memphis. That's incredible, isn't it? I love that. You like Elvis Presley? Yes, sir. Awesome. And BB King? Yeah. Awesome.
They're my favorite person from Memphis. All the time when I was
Yeah. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. What are you listening to now? Just chilling. Fair enough. Happy to be here. Nice people, that. Friendly folk on the bus. Same as what you get back home in Newcastle, in my city. You know, people just chat to each other on the bus. This is what I'm used to. Alright. Welcome to East Nashville. Driving in here, really nice bus journey that, by the way. I also think the driver didn't charge us for one of the tickets that we used, which is very, very nice. Much different to where we just were on the other side of the river there, because we've got proper residential Nashville, all the houses, and right beside it, obviously Popeyes and all that, but there's different businesses, all the rest of it. I've seen a few bars along this road, and I imagine that a lot of the tourists, there's lots of British tourists and all that come to Nashville, of course. I imagine they don't get out here, and we're going to see what it is that they're missing out on today. But first, I want to go to a legendary music shop known as Grimey's. Alright, so I want to get me dad a nice t-shirt to take home from Nashville, which would be one of his favourite places to come if he was to come here. And I don't want to get him just some tat, just some cheap thing, tourist thing that they sell on Broadway. I want to get him something proper, so I've been advised to come to Grimey's. It's one of the most legendary music shops in Nashville. To show you as well before I go in here, guys, they're actually painting new street art. Look, local artists coming out to add new street art to the walls. Look at this, they've got street art painted calendar lineups. How amazing is that? You can tell that this place is rife in creative prowess when they're even street art graffitiing the actual lineup that they've got going on, the actual events that are coming up. That is so cool. Anyway, let's go inside, shall we? Alright, this is just an oasis of music heaven, isn't it? Well, I'm sure you'll be able to find some really expensive, some really rare vinyl in here as well. Absolutely amazing place. All these people coming out and shopping in the masses to a record shop. You don't get that in England anymore. You don't see that anymore. Here, the old school music still lives on. That's absolutely amazing. Everyone's wanting vinyl. Everyone's coming to support a real local business who's actually influential in the music industry. They're employing local artists to put art on the side of the building. Everything is stocked to the brim. This is class. Turnpike Troubadours, that album right there, that Turnpike Troubadours album, one of the best country albums made this century. This is so cool to be here. There he is, Mark Knopfler. Hey, Geordie's everywhere, lads. Geordie's everywhere. Oh, there it is, guys. There it is. Oh, Cumberland River. How about that, guys? Look at it. What a bunch of legends these are.
That's the one with Cumberland River on it, this one.
Yeah, have a look, we got it. There it is. Oh, Cumberland River, guys. It runs through the heart of this guitar town. If only I had a house, eh? I would buy all of these. Literally, I would just pick up that and buy them all. Oh, look, Lonesome Drifter. Charlie Crockett, guys. The reason we went to Waco, this man right here. This is so cool. You'd never find any of these records in a record shop in the UK. And there it is, the self-titled album. Yeah, self-titled Zach Bryan album. Unbelievable, eh? Deanne, yeah. Tyler Childers here. The Red Barn Live is just amazing, but they haven't got it there. 49 Winchester, wow. Oh man, I'm just looking at every single record and saying, wow, amazing.
They have a little thing for Wyatt Flores, but no Wyatt Flores.
It's sold out. Wyatt Flores is all sold out, guys.
Went and saw him
at the Opry, yeah. Surprise gig at the Opry and everyone came and bought his record. That's enough nerding out about country music, guys. We're just so excited. We're in Nashville, of course we're going to nerd out about country music, but we just cannot get this stuff in the UK. You have to order it online and all the rest of it. You can't just walk into a class record shop and pick it up off the shelf. I'm spitting out a passion. Alright, what a shop that is. What a place. Absolute music heaven there. And here's what we've got. So Dad, if you're watching, this is your present. That's not bad at all, is it? That's a well cool top, isn't it?
I like that one.
Hey, it's got like the American flag, it's got the name of the shop, Nashville, Tennessee, and it is in the style of the Grand Opry, of the Opryland logo, I think. You can wear that to the pub together. Well, you'll wear it, I'll wear something else, but...
Wow, look. Have you seen this one?
What an album that is as well, guys. Just came out very recently. Such an awesome mural of Dylan Gossett there, who is absolutely a much smaller country artist. Great album, guys. Can't recommend that one enough. Nashville SC, I don't recommend them though. Support Birmingham Legion FC, come on. So as I'm sure a lot of you guys can imagine, when we told our family and friends we'd come to Nashville, that was the place where basically everybody demanded a gift from. They didn't care about Orange, Texas, or, you know, Biloxi, Mississippi. They all wanted something from Nashville, of course. So we're doing a little bit of a shopping tour. I found a little guitar place, hoping to find some cool plectrums. Wow, there's a lot of cool plectrums there. Appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Oh, that's awesome as well, isn't it?
Hey, safe travels. And
Thank you
for making us part of your journey.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Well, had a good look around in there, found my dad some guitar picks, got some fantastic help off the guy in there. What a great place that is. The Central Station. Wow, just like, yeah, just like our railway station in Newcastle. But yes, guys, staff in there, top drawer, really friendly, helped us out, patient with us. I know nothing about guitars or picks or anything. Right, guys, that's been our little music pilgrimage here in East Nashville.
Well, it won't stop though.
It's certainly not going to stop, guys, because I am hungry and thirsty, and it is Saturday early evening, late afternoon. When I say I'm thirsty, it's for an alcoholic beverage. Let's walk down the high street here and see what sort of bars we can find, get a bite to eat and a nice drink. How are you finding East Nashville?
It's good, and the weather's cooled down massively since we got to Nashville.
Yeah.
So like it's been nice. We're actually going to be able to sleep in the car.
We are absolutely loving the weather here that we've experienced in Tennessee. Totally different than the start of our trip and down in the south. It's obviously we're still in the south, but down right by Gulf Shores and all the rest of it. Southern Alabama, Mississippi.
That was like too hot to drive with the AC on.
Yeah, but here, guys, I'm wearing jeans. I'm not hot at all. There's a lovely breeze. It's only about 78, 80 degrees at the most. It's absolutely wonderful. Found a bar here right on the high street. It's called Gramps. Let's go and see what Gramps is about. Oh, this is awesome. Look at this place. This is nice, isn't it? Look at this, it's basically inside a garage. It actually is a garage. It's like your grandpa's garage. I'm sure that's probably what the theme is here. Look at this. Oh, it says Gramps' Garage Bar. There you are. I absolutely love that all the bars here have so much character, especially the proper dive bars in the neighbourhoods or outside of the commercial areas. Look at this, everywhere you look there's something new to look at. Hello sir, how are you? Do you guys have any Twisted Teas?
Yeah, I got the original and I got the...
Oh, fantastic. I thought I couldn't see it. That's perfect. Yes sir, no problem. It's just such a cool bar. This is amazing, yeah. Everyone told us like if we want to see the real Nashville, come over to East Nashville as well, you know?
We got the pudding shots.
Pudding shots?
Only bar in town doing it.
Really? What is a pudding shot?
It's pudding with booze in it.
Pudding with booze in it?
They're fucking...
Good? That sounds
like a
good.
Jello shot,
But better? Can I please have a half-half? That would be amazing. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Oh, can I get a granny's pour of the garage beer, please? Sure. Can we do 2 of those pudding shots? Whatever 2 you recommend.
What do you recommend?
I like the banana.
All right, we'll do that.
Do 1 banana and then 1, whatever one you get.
Lucky dip. Dreamsicle, that's vodka and moonshine in a pudding.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, thank you so much.
You want to start tab with me?
Yeah, I might have another one since you've got Twisted Tea. Yeah, I've got to invest, I've got to have them early in case everywhere else I go doesn't have any. Cheers.
That's lovely.
That's better.
That's a real lager.
Fantastic. Right guys, we're in Grandpa's garage, or garage as you Americans say. We've got to have...
We've not eaten all day and it's 3 o'clock.
We have not eaten a single thing all day, and we're on the Twisted Teas, a beer, and
we've got to eat something. So.
we have to eat something, so we've got some pudding. Which one do you have?
I think I have the nut butter whiskey one.
Whiskey, and
And
I
think you
have
the icicle one.
the vodka and moonshine pudding. This looks like ice cream, but it's not. And it's got moonshine in it, so here we go.
Oh, it's strong.
Wow. Oh my God. Jesus wept. And he would have.
Oh, I like struggled to swallow that.
But you should just try that one, man. The moonshine, let's try this whiskey one. It's got a little biscuit in there as well, look at that. These are lethal, these guys. But these are seriously alcoholic. Well, I hear the train coming.
Oh my Christ!
He said that this is the only bar in East Nashville that sells these puddings. And I can see why. I would not order that again. I am going to finish it, but I would not order another one.
You need to eat something.
Yeah, I need to eat something, so I'm going to finish it, of course. Oh, I'm so happy to be drinking the twisted teas, guys. Oh, wow. How's your beer?
It's really freaking nice. Like, really good. Like, possibly one of my favourite beers.
Wow.
It's a really good lager.
Paige always does this. She's decided her new favourite beer in America is a one that is literally only found in one dive bar in East Nashville. Let us know in the comments, what's your favourite beer? What's your favourite American beer or drink? And if anybody says anything like Sun Cruiser or High Noon or any form of hard iced tea that isn't a twisted tea, I'll downvote your comment.
We're not really going to crash the party.
I was looking forward to it.
Now, we may crash for a few
I
minutes.
made a space.
Yeah, look at this. I'll come over here. What brings y'all to Nashville?
This is Adam and Sarah, East Nashville locals and two of the loveliest people in America. They shouted across the car park asking if they validated parking here, and when we told them we didn't know we were from the UK, they quickly asked if they could buy us a drink.
Well,
Oh, I did.
music.
Yeah. Music, okay.
We love country music.
I love it.
And we're on a road trip.
Where all you been and where you going?
So we started in Dallas.
Okay.
And we drove down. The first stop of the road trip was Waco, Texas.
Oh, yeah?
That was a great place. Enjoyed
Really? I've
that
never
a lot.
been to Waco.
It was fantastic.
Yeah.
There's a song by Charlie Crockett, if you
Yeah.
know that, the man from Waco.
I do know that song.
We heard that song
and we were
just
like,
went.
yeah, we'll go to
Well,
Waco.
we'll go to Waco,
We'll go
yeah.
see what it's like.
I'm really glad that the Waco has a positive vibe in your mind, because most people have never been there, only know it from the FBI, the government raiding the compound there
So
many years
we
ago.
had never heard of this.
She's from Birmingham, Alabama, but I always say Birmingham.
Birmingham,
Always.
Yeah.
The British way.
Yeah, the British way, because it's funny, and people are like, what?
Do you know how they say it in Birmingham?
Is it not Birmingham?
Birmingham.
Birmingham? No, G.
Birmingham. No G. Birmingham.
All right, well, now I'm going to update it. Birmingham, Alabama.
Birmingham, the Birmingham accent is a very tonal accent.
Okay.
I mean, it's like if I was to say, "Oh, you all right, mate? How you doing?" Whereas in Birmingham, say, "All right, mate. How you doing?" So that's how they speak in Birmingham.
Yeah.
All right, I'm from Birmingham. Everything's up and down and up and down. Yeah.
I kind of like that. Who in the UK, and I'm decent with British accents, like I know certain parts of London, and the Scouse accent everybody knows because the fucking Beatles. But we were staying in Shoreditch with a young couple. They were awesome, but they invited some friends over who had an accent that I was just like, I can't understand the words you're saying. But the one thing that stuck out is they would say poop. The poop. They were from northern.
Sounds Birmingham.
Right.
Nah, but
They wouldn't say pub, they would say poop. We're gonna go to the poop.
Should we go to the poop?
Yeah,
That's the
that
South
is
Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
But that's where maybe that's
yeah.
where they were from. But their
Yeah.
friends came in. We were like, we'll leave you to hang out with friends. But
Yeah.
I heard that accent. I was like, that's a new one for me.
Yeah, so is in
Oh,
there.
yeah.
So instead of saying I love this pub, they say, oh, I love this pub.
Yes, that's exactly how he
Yeah.
talked. I love this.
I love this pub. So we stayed on this absolutely amazing ranch. We found it on Airbnb, and it was this absolutely wonderful couple. I don't know how many acres there is, maybe 1,000 acres or more. Like there's mountains in her garden, like hills, I guess. We could go for hikes in the
Yeah, we went for a
garden.
hike, didn't we?
She had us shooting rifles, shotguns, everything. We would just sit out on this porch, which was like a raised deck, and all you could see was just acres and acres of fields and the sunsets, all the pink skies. And I just drank
I grew
twisted
up in the
tea
country.
and listened to
in the
country
South,
music.
And I know that. I know exactly what you're describing.
So
Yeah.
peaceful, like
What was,
on rocking chairs we were, and it was just.
like describing the
You're literally describing my childhood,
It
right?
was
there.
heaven. Like, honestly, it was like when we stayed for 4 days.
Did you get some
it was
sweet tea?
just heaven.
4 days.
Yeah, I didn't want to leave. I
good.
said to Paige, I said, I just
stay forever.
I'll just be finished now. Like,
Yeah.
this is it for me.
I'm gonna get your next round if you're okay to stay.
Oh yeah.
Um,
I would love that. But
you said
I
you wanted to get drunk.
I'm just
Yeah,
trying to.
I just feel bad because I've said like about Southern hospitality, and I feel like I've guilt tripped you.
This is like my love language.
It is, yeah. And honestly, when we try, we're big time travelers too. And there's nothing that makes me happier, no matter if I'm in a country that can speak their language or can't, but meet people that are like interested in the like. I'm always very if I'm in the UK, I'm like I want to learn about this place. Like I'm so curious about it, and you guys are exuding curiosity.
I have one.
So you're very
stipulation: you can't say anything until I get back.
okay.
Roger that.
Okay.
I'm
What
gonna
were
go
you
to the
drinking?
toilet.
I've got a garage beer.
Would you like the same? Yes. Okay.
That's garage beer.
Yeah, like I said it when I went
Yeah.
to the bar and I was
Yeah.
like, well, maybe that wasn't what I was meant to say.
Well guys, I'm stepping out of the bar for a second because what wonderful people we've met here in Nashville, Tennessee. Having a drink, my favourite drink of all time almost, apart from English cider, twisted tea, with some wonderful locals who literally, they pulled into the car park, started chatting to us, and now they're sat at our table and we're talking about all things, the deep south, talking about England, talking about football. This is East Nashville, guys. This is the local spot. This is what the guy said on the bus, Memphis on the bus. He said the people here are so friendly, and that's what we found out.
I was in London. This old man came up to me and he was like, "Hey, you sound like you're from out of town." I was like, "Yeah, I am." And he was really nice, and he was like, "Ooh, I really want to come take you to the pub." And I was like, "I'd love to go to the pub." And I was like, "What's your name?" He said, "Mr. Gilby." He gave me his name, Mr. Gilby. It's like the most British dude I've ever seen in my life. Like, if there was a sitcom about a British dude, he would be the main character. And so we went, and I was like, "Oh man, I can't wait to get some British beers, whatever." And then he brings over some tonic waters, and I'm like, "All right, we're going to tonic waters." 3 hours later, I could not shake the dude. And I kept being like, "All right, I'm gonna get back on the tube and head back to Central London." He was like, "Oh, I'll go with you." And I was like, "No." And so he was like, "All right, I'll go with you." This was only 3 hours later. My point of saying that is, I'm not Mr. Gilby. We will leave you alone. But I was just like, I still think about that guy. Being like, "Yeah, I'm with you now. You're my friend. We're gonna hang out." I was like 22, and he was like, late 60s.
You only drinking tonic?
Only drinking tonic water.
There's not even gin. There was
No,
gin.
there's nothing. It was literally just tonic. He was like, "Hey, I got the first round," and I was like, "Great." So he goes, and he's like, "I'll get the second round," and I'm like, "This is gross."
When we started this video on the Cumberland River, I thought we'd head into East Nashville and just film for a little bit and then go to Broadway and have a good old knees up. I did not expect that 5 hours later we'd still be in East Nashville in the same first bar that we went to, because the people here have been so unbelievably nice. What an absolutely
Sarah
wonderful, Sarah and Adam, what a wonderful couple that we've just met here. We've chatted for so long.
That we come and stay in their house, didn't they? It's
Yeah.
so kind.
They want us to come stay in their house with them, everything. They were just strangers that we met in the car park. They shouted up asking if they validated parking here or not. 4 hours later or something like that, we're being sat here drinking.
The only thing we've eaten is that vodka pudding.
Yeah, we still haven't eaten yet, so...
It's not even 5, it's 20 to 6.
The twisted teas are going to the head a little bit, but we're going to head off. We're going to get something to eat very, very soon. And we will get into Broadway, into downtown Nashville, but we've just been enjoying East Nashville so much. What a great bar this is, Grandpa's Garage, or Gramps. And yeah, East Nashville, what a place, absolutely unbelievable, people. My little Gramps koozie here. I'm going to take this back to the hotel, get changed, and we'll show you our outfits for tonight on Broadway, and you can rate just how southern we've become in the month that we've been here in America. Right, let's go. Thank you, sir. Let's head back over the old Cumberland River. Which one is that? Is that the one that's flowing through the heart of a guitar town? Goodbye, Gramps. Well, according to our new local friends, to get anywhere on the bus here in Nashville, you have to commute through this central station here. Every bus ends up here, and you have to get on a new bus here to go anywhere else.
And it starts and ends it.
Yeah, so the actual bus network is not that great here. You just, no matter where you go, you have to come here, and I can see it. It's a major bus terminal, but I have to say, the actual bus system, the bus experience wasn't that bad. So I know a lot of people in America don't take the bus, but it really wasn't that bad. And if you want to have a good old drink like we have, maybe have 4 or 5 drinks like we've done, the bus is the safest way to go, guys. Right guys, we're going to go back to our hotel, we're going to get changed, and we're going to show you our western / southern outfits. Okay, so first coming out of the door tonight for our night out on Broadway in Nashville is my wonderful lady Paige. Look at this woman here. Doesn't she look like Priscilla Presley in her prime? How about that, eh? You don't have your glasses on. There you are.
Next up, we have my devilishly handsome fiance, Mr. Jack Aynsley.
Auntie! Roll Tide! Against the wall! All night! Fuck Auburn! And LSU! And I can't say that. Alright guys, got the boots in Boot Barn. I got these Levi original 501s in a Plato's Closet, second hand, and I got the Budweiser top. Look at that.
Wait, and your belt.
I got the belt, Dickies belt, the Budweiser top. I don't drink beer, but I'm repping it anyway. And of course, my pride and joy, Crimson Tide, Roll Tide!
I put on these earrings that I got in a market in Beijing, and this necklace from Shein.
Alright, well we're all dolled up and ready to hit the streets of downtown Nashville. As soon as we leave the hotel, look across the road, Frank Sinatra's bar. It's a restaurant and lounge. It's a little bit expensive for our taste, but and they also don't do a rusty nail, which was Frank Sinatra's most famous cocktail. The favourite thing he liked to drink was a rusty nail. They don't sell it in there. I looked at the menu before. That's a bit of a shame. Nonetheless, look at us. We're out in Nashville. Look how beautiful the architecture is, the buildings. My lovely fiancée. It is an absolutely stunning downtown, guys. There are luxury cars being valeted here, there and everywhere. You've got a mixture of old and new American architecture. I mean, look at this place here. That is proper staple. It's something you find on the East Coast in Boston and New York, some of the earliest cities in America. And here it is, guys, the most famous hot chicken in America, Hattie B's Hot Chicken. The queue goes out of the door. It goes all the way down the street because everybody wants a try of arguably the hottest chicken wings in America. Broadway begins right here. It is so busy. There are so many people. Look at Broadway in all of its glory. We've got rooftop bars, all the LED lights, everything. And right here at the very top, you start your night off with a bit of hot chicken like everybody else is. Hi. Can we please get 3 hot fried tenders? Fries.
Fries and mac and cheese, please.
And a mac and cheese. Honey mustard, please.
And a ranch, please, too.
Are y'all sharing this?
Yeah, we are.
So I'll send it out in 2 plates for you.
Oh, thank you.
3 enough to share? You want me to add a 4th tender?
Can we add a 4th? Can we have the 4th to be the shut the cluck up, the hottest one?
That's 31.16.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We're gonna get ourselves some lemonade because we have ordered 1 tender to be the hottest possible seasoning that they have in Nashville's hot chicken. This is the hottest chicken in Nashville and we've got it to try. So we're gonna need some homemade lemonade.
No matter which country or city you find yourself in, there's always one arsehole, and this was that arsehole. We were waiting for our food when he came up and asked, "Hablas español?" I do, of course, speak Spanish, so I thought this might be a good little video. By the time I turned my camera on, he was already back talking to his friend. So I asked him, "¿Quieres algo? Do you want something?"
¿Quieres algo?
My guess was that he was some sort of Latin American tourist curious about whether the food at Hattie B's was good, or he was just looking for directions somewhere. Instead, he turned and asked me if I was a cop. I told him no, and he decided that that meant I was a cop.
My friend, you a cop, that's all.
No soy un cop.
Tú eres policía, güey.
No soy policía. Hey.
And that's when he grabbed my camera, slurring threats out of the kind of mouth that gets sloppy after 2 Bud Lights. He locked his grip on my hand, the camera, and the gimbal, snapping the whole thing into 3 pieces.
Whoa.
Leave that, man.
Okay, let it go.
Stop playing. He's recording us. He's recording us with this video.
Hey, you talk to me.
He's recording us.
Okay, so let it go, man. Let go.
Nigga, don't record us, man.
All right.
He's recording us with that phone.
As unjust as it was and as angry as it made me, when you're an outsider in a big city like Nashville, you don't know how far someone like that can go. The safest move was to de-escalate. I turned the camera off. I wasn't about to get shot by some drunk for the sake of content. Everybody around him called him what he was, an arsehole. His friends, the staff, people People in the bar told me to call the police. That's just not something I want to get dragged into on my first night in Broadway though. The truth is, after this, I didn't much feel like walking around filming myself with a camera, risking bumping into him again. But we carried on, because this city deserves better than to be defined by one arsehole.
Alright, well that was something much different than anything we've ever experienced thus far on our trip in the US. Yeah, my camera's kind of, well not my camera's fine, but the thing I used to film everything is kind of broken now. Yeah, that guy he asked me if I spoke Spanish. I thought, yeah, I'll speak Spanish and maybe he'll be all happy and surprised. You know what it's like on these videos. I try to speak to everybody and get some, good interactions and chat with people about everyday life, as we always do. I thought, oh, he said, do you speak Spanish? I'm like, yeah, I'll speak Spanish and maybe you'll find that fun. Yeah, he then just asked if I was the police or something and then grabbed it and wouldn't let it go and bent it and sort of snapped it. So yeah, everybody around here is apologising to us for him, which I think is wrong. That's we know we've been here for a while now. We've met so many people from the tiniest towns you could ever imagine to the biggest cities in America, and we've never met people like that, so we know that's a one-off. But that's a tough one, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to take some force to get there's like a bobblehead that goes into the... Well, unfortunately, that is not the start that we expected on our night in Broadway here, but yeah, I guess these things happen, right?
Imagine like coming up to me and being like, hey, do you speak Spanish? And like, yeah, I do speak Spanish. I'm like, oh, I do.
I turned the camera off because yeah, I kind of thought, yeah, I might de-escalate the situation or something like that. I probably should have just left it on, but yeah, he started fighting with his own friends and stuff. The people behind us, 3 girls, are absolutely lovely. We're really concerned about the equipment. Trying to call the police and stuff like that, but I think we're all good, guys. We'll just take that as what it is and we'll move on and we'll have a good time on Broadway, because what can't good booze and country music fix in this life? So guys, we have the fries here, we have the hot Hattie B's chicken, of course, and then this right here, the guy just came out and brought it over and he said, I hope you all survive. You can see how dark it is. Shut the Cluck Up is the seasoning. It is basically all of the spices you could ever imagine right there. We have some Nashville comeback sauce, honey mustard, and a blue cheese. I'm a little bit nervous. I don't think I need another assault on the sensors after that fella. I'm just going to be brave. I'm just going to go for it straight away, guys. I'm just going to go straight in there for the hottest chicken Nashville has to offer. I don't need the pickles. Paige will enjoy them. Look at that. Pickles.
Pickle 'em, pickle 'em, pickle.
Pickles on frickles. Right, here we go. I don't want to touch it. The last thing I want to do is touch the actual chicken. That's why they brought it with bread. Look how dark that is. This part actually has extra chili on top of it. Let's go for it. Big bite.
You look in pain.
If this is as bad as it gets, it's not as... My mouth hurts a lot.
You took such a big bite.
I wanted to go all in. I didn't want to pussy out on it. I wanted to go all in. I think I've hit the peak, right? I think that's not as bad as I expected it to be, but that is the height of spice. It doesn't get spicier than that. My mouth is not functioning properly right now. Go on. It is seriously spicy. You're trying to keep a straight face. That was my strategy. Oh, risky going for a drink. Drinks make it worse. You're gonna spread it around all the pores of your mouth now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it makes it worse. If you ever eaten really spicy food, guys, the best thing to eat, the best thing to do is to eat. Eat something plain, eat bread, eat chips, eat anything. Is it as bad as you expected it to be? Yeah.
Yeah. It hurts.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts like the lower part of your mouth. Where your saliva drops in your mouth, it's like on fire. Let's try the hot. There we go, that looks much lighter, doesn't it? Oh, guys. Oh, look at that. That is unbelievable. That is seriously good fried chicken right there. Tell you what, I love that. That might be, you know what, screw it. That is the best fried chicken we've had in America. That is so good. The flavour is amazing. It's got that mix of oily and then that spicy dry rub. It's sweet, it's spicy. It's exactly what you want when you come to a place called Hattie B's Nashville Hot Chicken. So good. Well, there we have it. Hattie B's Hot Chicken was very, very hot, but the hot one, not the what the cluck one, was really bloody delicious. Good food. It was alright, yeah, not bad at all, apart from the obvious event. But regardless of that, guys, I will say that no matter where we've been in the US, that is the first time we've ever had an altercation, first time I've ever been assaulted, for lack of better words. Everywhere we've been, you know, when we said we were going to Orange, Texas, everyone went, Orange, Texas? But guys, it doesn't matter where you go, no matter what town it is, what reputation it has, bad people are bad people, right? Good people are good people. You know, everybody said, oh, be careful when you go to Memphis, be careful when you go to Memphis, but here in Nashville, I've ran into a bad person. Doesn't matter where you are, bad people exist everywhere. I've unfortunately ran into one of them, and we're gonna move on. Here we are on Broadway. Hello, there we go, there's lovely people. Right, we're on Broadway, guys. We are about to have a proper good old knees up, a right good drink, in the name of finding the last true honky-tonk of Nashville. The music is pulsating from the LED lights which clad the old street. The amount of musical legends that have came out of these very streets right here is astronomical, and we're going to dive into that world. So let's go and have a much needed drink. This is what it's all about, isn't it, guys? Look at this. The most vibrant country scene on earth, right here. This is unbelievable, guys. The amount of country music fans all in one place. These streets are shoulder to shoulder. The honky-tonks are packed out the doors. So if you come to Broadway in Nashville, guys, you're going to see all sorts of your favourite artists who actually own bars on this street. So you've got John Bon Jovi's bar right here. It's like 5 stories of just Bon Jovi memorabilia, you know, live band in there, everything. You're going to find Post Malone bars. You're going to find Luke Bryan bars. So many guys. Hank William Jr., you can go back that far. You'll find so many of all these, your favourite artists, they all have bars here, which is pretty cool. I don't know any other music genre where you can go to one of your favourite artists' own bars. Look at the name of this bar, the Redneck Riviera. We've had our fair share of time on the Redneck Riviera, on the bayou, having a good laugh in the gator water, haven't we? In our road trip, we've had some right good times. We need to hold on to that, keep the spirits high, because we are now going to what I believe to be the last true honky-tonk of Nashville, Tennessee. Let's go to Robert's Western World. This place here, guys, it's a boots shop. You can come in here at all times of the night and get yourself a pair of cowboy boots. Now, you can imagine, given the fact that this is right on Broadway and it's basically open all night, it's going to be super inflated prices. But when you buy one pair of boots, you get 2 pairs for free. Like I say,
the boots are like $200 more than they should be.
Yeah, but you get 2 more pairs for free. So I don't know, is it a good deal? I'm not sure. If you pick the right boot, it probably is. Yeah, you know, we went out, we bought boots for this. We did our whole outfit thing, you know, we came out so excited for tonight. Unfortunately, it has been a little bit dampened, I will be honest. Yeah, it's just, you can't shake these things, you know.
We're also feeling really anxious because we don't want to go into a bar, start enjoying ourselves with our back turned, and then he shows up and he's only going to get more and more drunk throughout the night, isn't he?
Yeah, you have to walk past a whole heap of bars here on Broadway, right back to the top of the street. to get to Robert's Western World, but it is notorious, guys. It's one of the last bars that isn't owned by a huge corporation or owned by a super mega star like Post Malone or Morgan Wallen. It's just a classic bar that's been here for absolutely decades, guys, throughout the 60s, all the rest of it. This has been here on Broadway. Here we are, guys, Robert's Western World. Boy, I'm excited to go in here. Wow, look guys, look at all the boots they've got on the wall. All the memorabilia that span decades. Hello! That's more like it, isn't it? When someone's got a camera innocently filming their night out, that's the response. Sorry, sir.
No, you're good.
So guys, in 2008, after the big Wall Street crash, the stock market crash, Robert's Western World introduced a menu item called the Recession Special. For $7, it gets you a sandwich, a packet of potato chips, or crisps as we say in England, and a can of PBR beer.
And a moon pie.
And a moon pie. So people flooded in here, they got themselves dinner, they got themselves a snack and a beer, they got to listen to live music, and that started in 2008. Now Robert's Western World's been here for long before that. So this is kind of like a modern history thing. Everybody's enjoying a recession special here. It's the done thing. No way.
Yeah.
That's $2.50.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's great. $2.50 a beer in here, guys. This is proper pricing. This is what you want, isn't it? I'm sure my straight Jack on the rocks is not going to be $2.50 though. Thank you. We're in Tennessee, guys. I've got to get Jack Daniels. We did our tour in Lynchburg. It's time for us to pay our dues. Thank you.
It's not recession friendly.
No.
$10.
My shot put me into a recession.
Baby, put the lamp down. You know it hurts me.
This feels like a proper honky-tonk. They've got a cash-only bar. They've got one guy who's grilling up a bunch of bologna ham, putting it in sandwiches for $6. You can get yourself a Busch Light or a PBR for $2.50 and listen to proper quality music. This is a real honky-tonk. This is Robert's Western World, the last true honky-tonk of Nashville. Cheers. So right here, guys, is the back of the legendary music venue, the Ryman. In the 60s, 70s, and even to this date, so many albums have been recorded in here from the live gigs that they played. You've got people like Hank Williams Jr., you've got so many legendary country artists, blues artists, rock and roll artists who would play at the Ryman. This is the back door, these are the back alleys, as you can see. And to avoid the crowds and to try and stay secret, they would head into Robert's Western World just through here. And this is what they would do. They would walk in here and this would be the atmosphere. People wouldn't bat an eyelid. A superstar would walk in here, they would pick up a drink off a beautiful woman like that. Cheers, ma'am. And drink whiskey and listen to good music all night for the after party. That's a true story, guys. That is the back door for all the A-list country artists that played at the Ryman. How cool is that? The history here is tangible. What a vibe this is, guys. Look at this, the red bar up here. What a bar. Honestly, one of the best bars I've ever been to in my life. To be able to go to at least one or two genuine honky-tonks is the reason we came to Nashville. And I'm so glad we made it. We've had, well, more than a hiccup in the road tonight, but we've gotten through it. We've got Tennessee whiskey in Tennessee's greatest honky-tonk. It doesn't get better than this. We'll see you in the next video as we explore more of Tennessee before heading west towards Memphis and then Arkansas. Cheers, guys.